What's up, guys? Derek Johnson of the Freedom Factory, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the upcoming software that's launching on September 1st. It's called Genius Messenger CRM, and in this video I'm going to give you some advanced look photos at the extension, show you how it works, why you might want to grab it, and just some basic stuff. We're in the pre-launch phase right now for about the next 2 weeks. So I'm offering some discounted accounts for my initial adopters. So if you want to jump on that, feel free to click the link below or shoot me a message if you have any questions. That being said, let's get started. So if you don't know, my name is Derek Johnson. I started a marketing company a little over about 18 months ago called Try Johnson Marketing Solutions. So I started this company and got started with affiliate marketing and kind of expanded from there into creating my own products and offering services to clients. And I really got interested in software and automation, so I've been diving deep down that path. I have a lot of tools to offer that help you automate different processes in your business, from initial lead generation to automated follow-up, all the way to invoicing the customer and getting paid. So this is one for marketing. Right now it's focused on Facebook, and it's developed by a select team from Tier 5 who are dedicated to just this extension, and we've been working with them for the past month or so. I was invited by another partner named Ed Akehurst. He's a great guy. So he's actually the founder and CEO of this extension. I'm what's called a charter partner. So I was one of the first to join. In fact, I might have been the very first one to actually join this partnership with him. So I'm in it for the life of the partnership. So a few questions you might have is, why do I need Genius Messenger CRM? And what you are going to benefit from having this is you'll never lose track of your leads again on Facebook Messenger. This will be under continuous development, and we might branch out into different social media platforms. Right now it's focused on Facebook Messenger. So you won't have to search through old messages. You won't have to remember appointments. All that stuff will be set up for you. You don't have to keep typing the same things over and over or copying, pasting stuff, because we're going to have tools inside of there like canned responses, schedule notifications, and stuff like that. And you'll be able to follow your leads from the initial outreach to the whatever your final step is. It could be a sale, a booked appointment, however your process works. So who is this going to work for? It's going to work for anyone who's really dealing with leads on Facebook. But marketers, salespeople, service professionals, network marketers. If you're leading a team on Facebook, this would be great. If you have a Facebook group and you want to stay better organized, this is perfect for you. If you're just looking to keep track of your messages, kill the clutter, or just group your friends by certain tags, this would work perfect for you as well. So anyone who wants organization and to clean up the mess inside of Messenger and have a surefire way to stay organized and on top of things. So what can it do? First off, it's kind of based on a tagging or label system. So you can color code these labels and also add notes to each contact. So inside of your Messenger CRM, there'll be a couple different screens you can filter through. Eventually, you'll be able to kind of export all your data as well. So that's a big benefit if you wanted to add data into an external program. It's going to save you a lot of time, keep you better organized, and it's going to be a true sales pipeline for Facebook Messenger. So we're going to take a sneak peek here, kind of show you some of the the advanced look images. Now the logo has changed. This one was just a default one. That first screenshot had the actual logo, but everything else, it could be similar, but these were where it was at this point in development. Like I said, we're about 2 weeks from the official launch. And at the end of this, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get that pre-launch pricing. So it's going to be a one-time payment, and you'll have access to this for the life of the extension. So with that being said, that price is for early adopters. You'll have the extension on or around September 1st. At that point, you can jump in. It's going to be in beta mode. So it's going to be a functioning extension. Most of the bugs should be worked out. If you have any bugs, you can report them to me or someone else on the team. We'll go in, talk to the developers, get those fixed, and this will be continuously improved and revised over time. So that's the benefit of joining early. You're locking in all the future upgrades. There's not going to be any additional charges in the future. So it's a great opportunity if this is something you could see yourself needing in your business. So this is kind of how the login screen will work. So if you're familiar with Chrome extensions, there's usually a spot up here at the top of your browser. If you're using Chrome, there's a few others like Microsoft Edge, I think extensions will work in. But basically this will be where you log in. You usually only have to log in once unless you clear your cache, in which case you might have to log in again. And there's a place here if you forget your password where you can get that reset automatically. So this is kind of the default tag system. These are the labels. So you can create these, customize them to however your process works. You can see under each tag how many people are nested under that tag. So prospect has 105, new leads has 1,062, demo has 28, and interested has 110. And you can move people throughout these tags in various parts throughout this extension. You can see we have messages and automated messages on the side as well. It's also going to be synced across devices in the future. So it's not going to be there for the initial launch, but eventually you'll be able to do some work on your laptop, sync it, log in from anywhere else. You're logged into Chrome, and those updates will be synced across all of your devices. You can easily drag and rearrange these labels. So you can build out your pipeline how it works for you. If you need to change something in the future, it's just an easy drag and drop system. You can see you can add new labels at the top with that button very easily as well. And here's just kind of a close-up view. You can see it's got a couple features. You can delete the tags, you can edit the tags, and once we pop into a tag, this would be like if you double click on one of these, this is what it opens up. So we're inside the new leads tag right now. You can see the 1,062 up at the top, and you can search using that search bar right there. Some of the other things, you can add a note right there on the individual user. And these are kind of what the notes will look like. So you can keep these notes here. In a future version, we're going to have the ability to kind of rearrange notes as well. If one's no longer as pertinent, or you want one near the top, you can kind of move those wherever you need. Right now, you can just add and delete the notes for each person. Here's where we have some templates. So you can add templates here. If you want to use these will be global templates you can use throughout the CRM. So here's kind of the messages underneath the template. These are kind of canned responses. So if you're find yourself repeating the same process over and over, copying and pasting messages, and you have to go into one user, find the message you want to copy and paste it, we're taking care of that for you. You can just create these templates instead, and that way you have it ready to go no matter where you are, no matter who you're talking to. You can see you can do text or image templates as well. I believe other file types will be available as well. And here are kind of the notifications. So if you want to set a notification to remind you to follow up with someone, you can do that here. Here's the colors. You can customize these. They have the kind of 12 default colors, but you also have access to the color wheel here. You can use your kind of branded colors if you want. You can see you got the hex codes or the RGB color versions, whatever ones you use. And these are the labels, kind of the overview of the labels. You can see who's inside the label at a glance, and you can drag and drop these as well. Here's some more views on the templates. So you can see these are kind of grouped by what you label them as. There's an intro with different messages. There's a general with different messages. An upsell. These don't have any messages in there yet. So right now these are canned responses. We are going to look into some automation features as well. So if this thing will function like a chatbot in the future, that's going to be amazing for you guys. Right now it's the canned responses. It'll be easy to train a VA or someone, or even just save yourself a bunch of time to just have your process mapped out using this. So here's a friends list. You can kind of see all the different colors and the tags everyone belongs to. Right here you can easily click and drop down and change that tag. And you can also do it right inside of Messenger. So you can see those tags appear alongside each friend inside your friends list. So you could easily move them through the process that way, or just move them from list to list. There's a quick access icon that'll be available inside of Messenger. You can see the little G down at the bottom. So if you're in a chat with someone, you can just click that G and it's going to pop up this window here. You can see any notes you've left, and you'll also be able to send those canned responses right from that little G icon. So when you click send message, you can pop up which templates you want to view. You can see your list here. If you go into prospect, it's going to open up those individual messages for you to easily just click send. So that's kind of the initial plan. It's going to save a lot of time, and it's going to keep people a lot more organized. As I said, we're going to have the ability to export data. There's going to be continuous development. So if you see the vision of this and think this is a tool that you could use in your business, we do have this initial launch coming up on September 1st, and then we'll be officially in beta mode. We're going to get some feedback from everyone who jumps in, and continuously we're going to keep getting feedback because we want to build what you guys want to see. So that's why it's going to be under continuous development. Then we're going to have a public launch after the version 1 is complete. It'll be shortly after the beta launch. Then we're going to get some testimonials. We'll break it down, give people use cases for each business, how it could help their business. It'll go through continuous revisions, updates. We'll integrate with other tools. Just initially, shortly after launch, we'll be integrating Google Calendar and iCalendar. So if there's any other calendars you think we might want to look into, be sure to let us know that as well. So it's going to be an awesome tool, continuously upgraded. So here's kind of the plan of how we're funding this thing and why we're doing it this way. So Ed and the charter partners, there was 10 of us, kind of funded the initial development. And what we're going to do is during launch and for a little bit into the beta, we'll be taking on founding partners and resellers. So founding partners are the ones who are really directly involved with the development and are funding the ongoing costs. There's going to be storage for people. So we're going to have some storage costs like virtual web servers and stuff like that, as well as the development costs to add new features and maybe even branch out into other social media tools. So we'll be able to concentrate on development. The partners can concentrate on marketing because we'll be fully funded from the partnership. And then product sales, it's going to be split. All the partners can resell accounts depending on what level of partnership you're at. Charter partners can sell unlimited accounts. Founding partners can also sell unlimited accounts. And then once those spots are full, which by the time you see this video they might be, we'll bring on some reselling partners. And they'll have some limits, but it'll be, there'll be a good amount of accounts you'll have at a really good price to be able to continue to grow this extension. So for users of the accounts, if you're interested in using this in your business, I'm going to drop a link below. If you jump in before the beta launch date, I'm going to give you access for a one-time payment of $197. So you'll have access to all future updates. You can use this starting from the beta date into the future with no future payments. I'm not going to ask you in the future after we upgrade to version 1, version 2, version 3, hey, this is upgraded, I need more money from you. What you're getting is access to the vision, and since you're buying in on that, I'm giving you a super good deal. This is going to sell for a minimum of $17 a month, even in the pre-launch phase. So for $197, you're locking in, no more future payments, and you'll be good to go. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll drop a link to the invoice, and once you pay that, I'll get you your access on September 1st, so you can start using that extension. If you were interested in reselling this extension, like joining the partnership, if you have any kind of background in marketing and software, or it's something you're kind of interested in learning about, what you can do is shoot me a message or drop a comment below, or shoot me an email to derek@tryjohnson.com. If you shoot me an email, use the subject line Genius Messenger CRM Partnership, and we'll talk to Ed and see if there's any more founding partnerships available. He did limit that. I think last I knew we needed around 20 more, and that was it. So if that's gone, there'll be a reseller program, and I'll personally give you a deal on that. So if you're interested in either of those options, just reach out to me personally. Otherwise, that's all I had for this initial kind of pre-launch info session. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond to all of those. Otherwise, always you can message me, email me if you have any questions. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are excited to see this tool. I know I'm excited to get access to this and start organizing my messenger. And I can build a whole process from start to finish initial contact with a lead, all the steps in between. You know, you can fill it out and actually build a process, even create an SOP and start to outsource that stuff if that's something you're into. So I get into that stuff. I like automation and streamlining processes. That's going to help me. But with that being said, appreciate you guys for checking out the video. If you know someone who might be interested in this, like I said, there's a limited time deal before September 1st. You can send them this video or the link to the invoice and make sure they sign up before September 1st, and that deal will be honored. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you on the next video.